Hi, my name is Steve. Thank you so much for visiting us here at 405irrigation.com. We're always happy to help you with any of your irrigation needs. Today we'll talk about how user-friendly your Rainbird control box is and the basic setup. All right, we will start with the date and time. The way you're going to set this is you're going to use the right and left arrow keys to switch between the day, month, and year. To set the day, month, and year, you're going to use the plus or minus key. For example, it's on day, it's blinking. We'll use the plus minus to increase the day or increase the day. Once you've got that set the way you want, then we'll keep hitting the right arrow key until you get to the time. Once you get to the time, the way you're going to set this is plus or minus keys. We'll set the hour. Once you go to hit the right arrow key, you'll go to the minutes, it'll be blinking, and you're ready to push the plus or minus keys to set the minutes. Once you've got done, that part's set. We'll go to the next setting, which is start times. On start times, we will have a program A, B, and C. The way to set these is just to push program select button. Now we're on program B, C, and going back to A. Now, on each program, you'll have 4 start times you can choose from. The way you go from each start time is the right or left arrow key, as such. See, we're on the 4th, back to the 1st. Now to get to the next program, again, you just hit program select, and so on and so on. Now to set the time, you simply press the plus and minus keys. That'll set the time. Once it's there, it's set, and you're ready to go to the next setting. Now we're at run times. On run times, the way you're going to set this is the right and left arrow key will go to the particular station that you'd like to set. If you want to save water, or if it's getting late in the year and you don't need as much water, what you could do is you'll set this down to 50% or just whatever percentage you'd like to have it at by hitting the minus keys or the plus keys. So we're at 100. If you want to cut the time in half, all you do is go to 50%. Now instead of running for 10 minutes, it's running for 5 minutes. And you can do it the opposite way also. You can even go greater than 100%. So in other words, if we set it at 150% and you're at 10 originally, now we'd be running for 15. And this goes across the board on all the stations. So whatever the stations are set at, it's gonna raise it up that percentage that you set it at. Once you've got that set, we're ready to go to the next setting, which is manual stations. As you can see, we're start at all, and what this means is you can actually manually run all the zones in order, or all the zones, by setting how many minutes you want them to run. And to do this is you just hit the plus key to set how many minutes you want each station to run. You hold down the right key and it will say starting, like so. Now every zone will start and run for 3 minutes. And if you want to manually start a specific zone, just turn it off, let the system shut off, go back to manual station. Now you hit the right arrow key and you'll see you can choose between the stations that you want to run. So we got a station 3 set at 20 minutes. So if you hold down this right key, it'll say starting again, and that zone alone will run for 20 minutes and this will shut off. After you get that done, we can go to the off position, which if you just want to leave this off for a little while or for whatever reason, you can leave it off until you're ready to turn it back on. And when you get ready to turn it back on, you simply go to auto run. And that's how you set the ESP-TM controller. There's one other thing I was going to go over with you real quick is you remove this, and these controllers are Wi-Fi ready. You can buy a Wi-Fi module and you just plug it into the accessory port right here. It will come with instructions on how to set this up. What you're going to need to do is first you'll need to download the app to your phone. Once you have that downloaded, you can sync the Wi-Fi of this controller to the Wi-Fi to your house. Once you have all that hooked up, you can actually control this from anywhere in the world. And that concludes on how you set up the ESP-TMT controller. At 405, we'll always try to help you find the best solution by sharing what we know. If you still need help setting up your control box or advanced programming, please give us a call at 405-684-7300. And thank you so much for watching.